everybody watching at home and here live right now, you guys are great, by the way. Give yourselves a round of applause. Everybody has to understand one thing. Black does not have a lot of time on the clock. And his position is great, but his strategy hasn't been, I'm going to win the chess. He's actually made a lot of moves back and forth and taken advantage of his opponent's mistakes. So he's going to have to play fast or he's going to lose on time.
It's a great point. He's got to move quick now. That time advantage is big, and Chris knows how to take advantage of that. So let's see if they can do it.
Well, also, it's worth noting, this is the first fight that's gone the distance. We are at the 7th round here. And the final round of chess is 4 minutes as opposed to 2. Now, this is by design because it's a 5-0 game, meaning they each have 5 minutes, 0 seconds added per move. That's 10 minutes total.
Yep.
So you have to eventually reach the 10th minute, and that's what this 7th round is made for.
That's right. And if you go on chess.com and you pick a blitz game, that 5-minute time control is how most of these fighters train, knowing that it was going to be 5 minutes, 0 increment.
And you can flag, but not if you're making mistakes, like putting your bishop on the wrong square.
That is correct. And by the way, that has been amended. The bishop is back on its normal square. We're going to get the digital board up in a moment. Basically, look, folks, here's what's going on. Chris had a fantastic game of chess. He was 2 moves away from winning, and he lost everything. That's basically chess in a nutshell, right? I mean, seriously, like, we've all played chess before. Now he's using the rest of his pieces to generate an attack. He no longer needs to do that. Yeah. He doesn't have to win by checkmate anymore. He can actually use the clock because this is a longer round of chess.
Absolutely. We'll see if they put those strategies together, if they're able to apply them after that hectic boxing round. Chris super active, coming forward, throwing shots. Overt Flow relying on his go-to punch, that lead hook over the top. Great boxing round. But let's see how they manage their heart rate. Let's see how they manage their mindset. Let's see if they can play to their advantages.
And it's going to start with Chris's first move. Talk to me about the board, Levy.
Yeah, this is not a good position for white, let's put it this way. But when you consider that black does not have a lot of time on the clock, about 1.5 minutes in a 4-minute round, that also is not a good situation. It's going to come down to the buzzer. We have a bird's eye view here of the board. Maybe we can get a little zoom in of how much time the players have remaining. It's a very tense situation indeed, but I don't like the fact that Chris is taking so much time.
It seems like
the timer is not counting down, so the ref is fixing that now.
Oh, no.
Far right button.
Okay, looks like some issues with the timers. Bit of technical difficulty they're working through right now.
That's going to be an unlimited chess game. They just play with no clock. We'll just be here until midnight.
Yeah, we'll see if who can figure out how to figure out a checkmate.
White just moved. Time in, black to move, timer.
About to be set. Listen, there's a lot of pressure. You know, you normally set a chess clock around 40 people in a chess tournament.
And time in, we're back.
And there we go.
Yeah, this is 300,000 people watching online. Thousands in the arena. Let's give it up. These two fighters have poured their heart out in the ring, both with the brains and the brawn. This will guarantee a winner, either by timeout, stalemate, or checkmate. Those are the 3 ways it can happen.
That's right, and right in the middle of the board, Overt Flow had an outpost, a pawn protecting a power piece, and that was broken up by Chris Broad, taking that pawn, that protector, with his knight.
Black has 1 minute and 10 seconds
Levy, right
remaining.
here, the knight is blocking F2.
Oh, he took the rook! Oh, no, that is a massive, massive mistake by white. And by the way,
why?
Oh, he lost the rook, and hello? That's, you know what happens when the opponent gets to the other side of the board? Oh my goodness, black is completely winning, but he has no time to prove it.
And he doesn't defend. The pawn advancing, he could get a queen right now. And
yes, he can.
Doesn't.
But he doesn't. He doesn't. And he hasn't pressed the clock. He hasn't pressed the clock. Guys, he hasn't pressed the clock.
Wait, Chris he made it.
He should just sit there and think, there he did it.
Chris just helped him out.
50 seconds on Overt Flow's clock right
now. And what's the match time? Like, what's the match clock situation? We don't
even
know.
He's moving his other pawn.
Yes, he doesn't. He forgot that his pawn is on the board and they can queen.
They both did. What is going on?
Oh my God, it's right there. It's right there. You can get a queen, dude.
There's 2 total minutes left on the match clock. There will be a winner guaranteed. 45 seconds for Overt.
Every move is not the pawn getting a queen.
Yeah, he doesn't see it. He simply doesn't see it. Oh my gosh, he can have another queen on the board right now.
Looks like Chris moved his king up so there can be no attacks in the back rank, which might even stop Overt Flow from noticing what he has.
And by the way, do you see there's 2 queens on the side of the board? That is literally for this situation. Yeah. So if you have 1 queen on the board, you can get a second one.
I wonder if Chris is just like poker facing this, like knows it's there but knows he hasn't watched it. He's just letting it be.
90 seconds remaining overall, and how much time for black? About 30 seconds if I'm seeing that correctly.
My heart
35 seconds left for black.
35.
So black has to win by checkmate or it's over. Black has to win by checkmate or this entire round is over, right?
All right, Chris is advancing the bishop.
Oh, and he hasn't pressed the clock. He hasn't pressed the clock.
Check.
He's not pressing the clock.
Gets the queen back.
He didn't press the clock. Overt flow with so many technical errors. 24 seconds remaining.
White has to move. White just has to go. 1 minute remaining on the match
moving,
clock.
Chris.
And 20 seconds remaining for Black, but now less than a minute for White as well.
Someone will be crowned a winner, whether it's in 21 seconds or a minute. We have not yet seen. Both rooks are deep into territory for overt flow.
Oh no, Chris has to move. Chris has to make a move.
Oh my God.
Oh,
a check comes into play.
Oh no.
He's gonna move the
There's a chance White loses on time. This is one scenario we haven't even considered. White might lose the game on time. It's gonna be so close. 30 seconds
15
remaining.
seconds left for Black.
As long as he keeps making moves, Chris goes to defend the pawn. He's gonna, oh, he doesn't make the rooks into a file. 12 seconds for overt flow.
Oh my gosh.
A take by the pawn. King takes.
10 seconds to go for Black.
Remaining for Black.
And a check by White.
Oh, and he doesn't see it.
Oh, no,
That's an illegal move.
That's an error.
Illegal
That's
move.
an error. It's a check. Judge comes in.
Illegal move.
Illegal move. Overt flow moved his rook when he was in check. Overt flow's gonna have to stop that. Oh my God.
We're taking it back.
So
Only 8 seconds left for Black.
Holy shit, there's like 6 seconds, 8 seconds.
We're resetting the time.
Oh my
right back to
God.
before the illegal move.
So many pieces on Black.
Here we go, 6 to go.
5.
He has to make a move.
Wait, no, not yet. Blocks. 4 seconds.
Check by Black Rook.
A discovered check, but he doesn't recognize another mistake from overt flow.
And that's time.
And that's time has run out.
And that's time.
They've called it.
Chris Broad by time.
That's a win.
What gets it? Let's hear it. Chris Broad in the white corner down to the final seconds of the match.
He
takes it home.
No business winning after blundering the queen.
The queen, and there was another queen blunder. The pawn could have become a queen.
Don't forget losing the boxing rounds. He literally lost everything except for the time, and he won on time.
Holy shit, my heart rate was raising. And what a smart play by Chris. Although at the end there, he did have no advantage except for time, he made a discovered check with his rook when he moved the king out of the way. In overt flow, a new chess player didn't realize that moving the king means, oh, someone else is now looking at my king, and that's a check.
Yeah, the mistake there, just kind of throughout the game for overt flow, is he was playing, and he was playing up to speed. First he was playing slow, then he was playing up to speed, but he didn't play the game with a demand. He wasn't trying like to knock the king out until the very end, and then his time ran out.
And what a performance. Obviously, we have Germa on stage. He's going to interview our winners and our players. Germa, take it away.
That was unbelievable. Overflow, we got to talk. We got to talk, Overflow. So you lost on time.
I know.
What happened?
You know, he's Mr. Affable. His calves are huge, and his chess game is even bigger. Absolutely amazing job. Very proud of him for getting in there, and I appreciate that he accepted a fight with me when it was supposed to be somebody else. I had a great time, and thank you, Ludwig. Thank you, Happy Punch. Thank you, Mogul Moves Boxing. You're the man. Appreciate you guys.
You put on a hell of a match. Hell of a match. Hey, come on over here. So you lost to Queen.
I did.
And walk us through that.
The moment I lost the queen, I was like, I'm done. I fucked it, right? Because PJ's punches were so much stronger than mine, so much better at box than I am. And I thought, straight after that first round, I was like, if I have to go 2 more rounds, I'm fucked. So to get to that last round of chess, I knew I had an extra minute. I thought I could win it. Fuck me, that was close, though. That was like the full fucking experience. But thank you so much to Nicholas Patas, my coach, to Yorski, back home as well, to my friends, family, viewers for supporting me, and for Charlotte for putting up with me. Thank you.
You guys went all the way. What an unbelievable match. Give it up for your winner, Chris, abroad in Japan.
There he is, raising the bell to 300,000 online, thousands in person. He had a journey, a goal at the start of the summer to be the fittest he's ever been. Not only is the fittest, he's the smartest, barring a queen blunder.
Hey, smartest at managing time for sure. And the most commendable thing that I can say about Chris in that match is that third boxing round. What he just said is like he was feeling those stronger punch by revert flow. It's easy to quit in that state. And he came back in that third round. He was super active, coming forward, throwing jabs, trying to get inside after that queen blunder. A lot of people would quit. He had the courage to continue. Big props to Chris Abroad.